In a world where humanity clung to survival by a thread, one man became its sword. Sung Il-Hwan. S-rank hunter. Protector of soul. A legend who stared into the abyss and made it blink. For years, he stood atop Korea's hunter hierarchy. His blade carved paths through dungeons that swallowed armies. But Il-Hwan's greatest strength wasn't his power. It was his heart. Husband to Park Kyung-hee. Father to Jin-Woo and Jin-Ah. A man who fought not for glory, but for them. Yet every raid chipped away at his soul. Nights spent stitching wounds. Days haunted by the cries of fallen comrades. But when Jin-Woo asked, "Dad, will you teach me to be a hunter?" Il-Hwan's answer was firm. "Never. This life is not for you." Nobody, no final words, only whispers. He abandoned us. His family crumbled. Kyung-hae's health faltered. Jin-Woo, just a boy, became a pawn in a system that chewed up E-ranks and spat them out. But Il-Hwan wasn't dead. He'd been claimed. Taken to a realm beyond time, where celestial beings, the rulers, offered a cruel bargain. Fight our war, or watch your world burn. The rulers, beings of light and judgment, waging an eternal war against the monarchs, lords of chaos, Il-Hwan, was reborn as their vessel. His humanity stripped, his memories suppressed. But deep within, a father's love refused to die. For years, Il-Hwan fought in battles that defied reason. Skies of liquid fire, seas of screaming shadows. He clashed with monarchs whose very breath unraveled reality. Yet, in rare moments of clarity, he remembered. Jin-Woo's laughter, Kyung-hee's smile, fragments of a life stolen. And then, a vision. A young man with shadows writhing at his feet. His son, no longer a boy, but a warrior crowned in darkness. The Shadow Monarch's heir, the ruler's greatest enemy, his Jin-Woo. Il-Hwan rebelled. He shattered the ruler's chains, clawing his way back to Earth. But the man who returned was a ghost, power corroding his body, a secret burning in his chest. Jin-Woo was the key to ending this war, but the cost would break them both. Father and son met as strangers. Jin-Woo, now a force of nature, saw only an enemy. Il-Hwan, a fading star, saw hope. "You must survive," he begged, "even if it means becoming what they fear." When the monarchs descended, Il-Hwan made his choice. He lured their wrath, a blazing beacon of light, while Jin-Woo's shadows swallowed armies. But even an S-rank's body has limits. Bones cracked, blood boiled, and as the Monarch of Destruction lunged for Jin-Woo, Il-Hwan struck. With his final breath, he unleashed a light so pure, it scorched the heavens. "Live," he whispered, "for the family I failed. Live." In Jin-Woo's arms, Sung Il-Hwan faded, not as a god's pawn, but as a father. His last sight, not the boy he left behind, but the king his son had become. Sung Il-Hwan's war ended that day, but his sacrifice ignited a fire that reshaped destiny. Jin-Woo, unshackled by grief, embraced his power, not as a monster, but as humanity's reckoning. And in the shadows that now guard our world, Il-Hwan's spirit endures. For love is not a weakness. It is the weapon no god can wield. The end is only the beginning.